Yes. Hey, welcome. What did you wonder about the most before moving to Umeå? Like, what was going on inside your head? Like, what did you want to know before moving here?
Since Umeå in Sweden is like it's so much different than the States and America, so I expected it to be very exotic and also very different from where I was raised from.
Yeah.
So, but I expected it to be a nice place to live and study because Scandinavia is well known for its welfare and its education as well.
Yeah.
So I think that was because.
Do you feel that it has been exotic? Like, have your expectations?
Yes, I think so. But I think it's kind of like New Zealand as well because I lived also in New Zealand for a while. So I think because New Zealand is also a really nice country to live.
Yeah.
And they also have good welfare and systems. But I think it's like New Zealand, but here they speak Swedish.
Okay. What was the biggest readjustment of moving to Umeå, Sweden? Like, what was the biggest difference from your hometown in your home country?
I guess the weather, because it's like really, really cold here in the winter. And the place where I'm from, it's a Pacific island, so we only have summer all year long. So I've never seen the snow like almost more than 10 years.
Okay.
So that was the most big adjustment.
Yeah, that has to be like a huge thing, like
yes, so like
an experience.
Yeah, it was like, to see the snowflakes.
Like when the first snow comes and we wake up and like, what is that?
Just, like, so much, and it's like not great.
Would you like the weather, or do you think it's too cold? Like,
it's good, because it's not that cold as like I will like shiver and like die. But I think I'm considering going down south for a while.
Yeah,
maybe coming back up. Yeah.
A lot of Swedes feel the same way as well.
Yeah.
The thing for me is like it's okay when it's cold, but the darkness I think is the worst part. It becomes dark so fast. Okay, what surprised you the most? What differed the most from your expectations?
Well, to be honest, I didn't have that much expectation. Since it's Sweden, I expected everything to be better than where I was from, and it has been like that. I really like the education system, and also the people are really nice too, and the environment, and I really like it. So I think I can't say much because I didn't really expect it that much. Like, because I just like, oh, it's Sweden, so everything will be like different.
Okay. This question has already been answered in parts, but why did you choose to study in Sweden, and why just Umeå? We can take that. Why did you choose Umeå over other Swedish cities and other Swedish universities?
I chose Umeå because at the time, Umeå was the only university that had science program in English.
Okay.
So that was the only reason why Umeå.
Okay. Yeah, we have already been over this before. Like, this question is what attracted you the most about Sweden and Umeå, but we have already answered that pretty well. What do you think is special about Umeå compared to other Swedish cities and other Swedish universities? I don't know if you've been to other Swedish cities and universities, but if you haven't, like, what do you think is?
Well, I think what's most attractive about Umeå is that you can see the northern lights, and it's really rare to find any place in the world, and also maybe in Sweden, where you can see the northern lights and study at the same time. So I think that's really attractive. Is that the question?
That was the previous question. I think we have the number. Well, the question was, what do you think is special about Umeå compared to other Swedish cities or other Swedish universities? Like, what do you think is what makes Umeå stand out from the rest?
Oh, maybe the well, since I'm studying molecular biology, Umeå University is well known for the strong standards in molecular biology department. So I think that's I think maybe that's the most different, or the fact that stands out among the other universities.
Okay. What has been your biggest improvement in your living compared to living in your homeland? What do you appreciate the most about living in Sweden?
Since I'm from an island, it's very small, so I didn't have a lot of opportunities to like do musical activities or go to like live concerts. So like being here where you can see a lot of concerts and also like the malls and the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for me that was very. I think that improved my life a bit.
Yeah, I can understand. Which parts of the university and campus do you think are the most interesting for someone who's thinking about moving here? Like, what part would you show your friends if you were to like make them come to Umeå to study here? What parts of the university would you show them?
Maybe I'll show you them. Is the library also included?
Yeah, the library.
Yeah, maybe the library and the Haelen.
Hall.
Yeah. Because well, you have the clock on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's attractive, and also people also can like study or sunbathe like during the summer or when it's sunny, and I think it's really rare to see people study that much outside.
Yeah, the area around the pond is very nice during the summertime. Yeah. I've been to other like Swedish university cities, and I think the pond part of the university is very unique.
Mm-hmm.
They have like outdoor like benches and stuff, but not with like a pond or not with so close to the campus. So that's something to appreciate.
Oh yeah, and you can also ice skate.
Yeah, during winter.
During the winter.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
How important do you think life outside school is? Like, how important is, in Sweden we say studentliv, like student life, and other things like gyms and other students at the same place and having close to school. How important is that for someone who comes from another country here to study?
How important it is for me to do those activities?
Yeah, to have like activities close and have the student atmosphere, the social life, and all
it's
that.
really important because since it's really dark and since it's not my home, so to meet new people and get to meet Swedish people, I think it's really good to like be in part of the club and be active and like not get bored here. Yeah.
Have you been involved in the body program?
Oh yes, I did. I was during my first year in IT, and I was also a body leader.
Okay.
During my second year. Yeah, and I think also that's a really nice program.
Yeah, you think the body program like helps international students to appreciate their student time more? Yeah.
And also, because like when you first come here, it's like everything is really scary, right? But then because of that, you can meet a lot of new internationals who feel the same way about coming to new land. So I think you kind of bond with each other.
You're in the same place. Like
and
same situation.
Yeah, and also the Swedish, the buddies, they're really nice. So,
yeah. If you were to make a marketing movie to attract international students to Umeå, like we do here, like what would your main focus be? What would you focus on the most?
like a thing? You mean like a thing can be like a thing, like Northern Lights? Maybe?
Yeah, or something like that. Like, what would your marketing movie be around? Like, what would you want to show in your marketing movie for some to attract people to come here?
Um,
What would be your biggest selling point in a movie?
The Northern Lights.
Yeah, the Northern Lights. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Or like the real winter activities.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think it's really also hard to find university that where you can do like skiing like really close here and also ice skate at the same time.
Okay.
It's like people think university is just for like studying. But there you can do all sorts of winter activities.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those. I interviewed other people before. The thing that they said was the most important thing was the activities around. Like you were able to do stuff instead of just being in school or staying home in your corridor and lock yourself in. We're nearly closer, but what is the best thing about studying in Umeå?
Best thing. I think educational, academic wise, since I was raised in like American education system, and during my childhood, like getting really high GPA, like being first in everything.
Yeah.
I think that was the most important thing. And also you have to compete with your friends. So that was really, really stressful. But here, like, the most important thing is like how you just improve yourself, like not comparing with your friends. So I think that's really, in a way, it's less stressful, but then you become more diligent, should I say, because you don't compete with anyone, but you're competing within yourself.
Yeah.
So I think I really like that one because I don't have to be stressed about getting.
Yeah, and that's like typical for Sweden as well. Like Swedes, we have something we joke about in Sweden called the jantelagen. Like in Sweden, you're not supposed to say that you're better than someone.
Yeah.
It's ugly in Sweden to say to others that you're better than them.
Okay.
So I think that's a typical Swedish way of thinking. Like you should be polite to everyone and not be in their faces saying I'm better than you. And comparing is a thing that is you don't want to. It's I'm forgetting the words, but try to not do comparing. Because we don't want the situation where someone is better than the other one. It's like, no, you're the best person.
Yeah.
That's a typical Swedish thing, I think.
So is it all pass and fail in the education system?
No, you have grades, but you have we start with grades when you are 14, I think. So it's pretty late compared to other countries, and then you get your first, and then you can get fail, pass, well done, and very well done. So there's 3 steps and fail. But in a class you can have 10 people with the best score. Yeah. So that way it's very hard to compare. Now they have changed it, so it's from A to F like in other countries. But here in university, if you're studying social science and those in economics, they have only pass, fail, or well done. We have pass, fail, well done, and very well done. But in university, you have very, very many courses are pass, fail as well, because it's not so important what you get for grades that you have learned in your preceding studies. So the last question here: what is your best experience about Umeå so far? What would you remember when you?
I think the people, of course, the friends that I meet, because since there's a lot of international people from all over the world, I get to meet them, and the friendship that I made with them, and also the outside activities that I joined. So in there I can meet a lot of, I think within that area I could meet a lot of Swedish people who have same interests as I am. So I think that's really fun, and I think I'll remember them the most when I here.
That's good. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.